Wearing the number 12, Adrian Warwick. And wearing the number 24, Sawyer Epps. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your CHA Heights. Wearing the number 1, make some noise for Caleb Young. Wearing the number 11, make some noise for Tommy Rooney. Wearing the number 12, let's hear for Nick Arrington. Wearing the number 30, let's make some noise for Brody Oaks. And wearing the number 45, let's hear it for Luke Mason.
There you have the starting lineups, Josh. These guys are ready to go here tonight.
Yeah, got it rocking here tonight, and you hear the bells ringing. We're about to tip it off here.
That's right. As we said earlier, Timberlake with a 1-5 record and the CHA Knights with a 2-2 record. Getting this season started.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Luke Mason out there jumping center for the CHA Knights. Jumping against him will be Sawyer Epps, junior, 6'4". Brody Oaks coming up with a tipped ball. Brings it back out, setting it up to Arrington underneath. Back out to Oaks. Young looking for an opportunity. Takes it underneath. Luke Mason over to Young. Young bringing it back out, set up his offense. Good defensive stand there by the Tornadoes.
Yeah, that's one of the things about the high school game. There's no shot clock yet here in Virginia, and patience really can be the name of the game of getting a good shot if they work that ball around, don't force it in there. You know, see what the defense is going to give you, and you don't have to take the first thing that is remotely close.
Good defense there. Number 5, Wu Kang, knocking that one back out, making it tough. Arrington outside. Luke Mason taking it from the free throw line, just a little off.
Yeah, that's one that he'll eventually get going tonight. CHA with two of the bigger guys in the league. You get those two guys down there going with Arrington and Mason.
Epps getting the foul underneath. Luke Mason's probably going to be called for that one. No. Nick Arrington called for that foul. Epps going to the free throw line. He makes the first one good. Epps putting up his second foul shot, and that one goes as well.
That's one of those things after practice, you got to get those shots in. They're free for a reason.
Absolutely. Brody Oaks back out to Young. Young looking for Arrington. Oaks back out at the top of the key looking for somebody underneath. He's feeding to Arrington. Arrington had the whole defense of the Tornadoes collapse on him there.
Yeah, they collapsed down, saw him with the ball, and wasn't able to kick it back out in time. Good hustle there by Caleb Young on defense.
Tornadoes get the ball back. Kang out front, running the offense for the Tornadoes. Now, actually, when I got out to the van outside, I thought a tornado was coming up behind me. That wind was pretty rough.
Yeah, blew you on up a road here this evening. We had a little snow and sleet spitting out there this afternoon.
Yeah.
And everybody said, hey, Mr. Smallwood, is that enough to call tomorrow? It was not.
Yeah. Western County's got a little skiff up there, got a foul.
Yeah, looked like that's going to be on Sawyer Epps.
Sawyer Epps, his first foul.
Yeah, good job attacking the basket there by Caleb Young, drawing the foul. He'll get his chance at 2 free throws here.
A little hard on that one. Young taking his second free throw, makes that one good.
Yeah, good job
Scored
bouncing back. And Brody Oaks here on the steal.
Brody Oaks leading the Knights in steals this year. Comes up with another one to his credit. Young getting that one knocked away. Woon getting his steal and getting underneath. Puts up that one for 2.
Yeah, good defense there by number 5, Wu, and comes up with 2 points as a result.
4-1. Tornadoes up here with 5 minutes, 16 seconds left. Luke Mason over to Arrington. Got a timeout. Christian Heritage will take 1, 2. You're watching Christian Heritage basketball right here on Cable 12. Five minutes left here in the first period. Knights feeding it, Brody Oaks feeding it into Young. Young trying to hit Rooney over in the corner, couldn't connect.
Looked like he had a wide open drive there to the basket, but was going to share the love and didn't quite make the connection with Rooney.
Wang up another jumper underneath and putting his own shot back up. Kang with 4 points tonight.
Yeah, quick 4 there by that young man. Really hustles hard. We'll see if Brody can set the offense up here. And unfortunately, a turnover there. Luke Mason fumbling the ball a bit out of bounds.
6-1. Tornadoes jumping out front here. Block. Epps putting it back up.
So Epps and Kang have been all the offense here so far in the first quarter for the Tornadoes, 4 apiece. Let's see if
Brody Oaks almost coming up with another one.
Yeah, Billy Shoemaker there with the steal.
Epps taking it all the way to the basket.
Quick 10 points here in the first quarter for the Tornadoes.
Oaks over to Young. Good defense out there by Shoemaker out front. Kang taking over, feeding it to Mason. Mason recovered that one. Put it back up. No good.
Yeah, got his own rebound on the first and wasn't able to get it on the second. Brody Oaks with the steal. Let's see if we can connect with Tommy Rooney.
Mason bringing it down to half court. Oaks setting up his offense. 3 minutes, 13 seconds left here in the first period. Mason putting it up underneath.
Gonna feed the big guy, and unfortunately doesn't get the roll he was looking for. Rebounded by Caleb Young, who puts it back up. Rebound by Kang.
Kang bringing it down for the Tornadoes. It's Warwick underneath, tossing it away.
Again, Knights definitely need to get them out of the rhythm. They had a big momentum swing there, 2 or 3 minute run, and we'll see if Caleb Young and Brody Oaks are able to get them settled down here.
Rooney outside into Mason. Mason sinking the jumper. Mason's first 2 points.
Yeah, and a 3 there by Matthew Howe.
Scores 13-3. 2 minutes left here in the first period.
The Tornadoes responded there with a 3. We've got 2 minutes left to go. Shot a bit off there for Brody Oaks. And I'm going to have a foul here, I think, on Tommy Rooney.
Rooney's first foul.
Tommy plays great aggressive defense, and it'll get you in foul trouble from time to time, but it also gets you a few steals, rebounds. Young man plays with a lot of heart.
Hunter Manning, 5'11" sophomore coming in. Giving Mason a rest. Nick Arrington coming off with that rebound. Manning taking the shot outside. Couldn't connect on that one.
Now Billy Shoemaker for the Tornadoes comes up with a rebound up, picks his dribble up, but was able to get it for the walk call. Epps with another 2. It's going to give him 8 on the evening. It's been a force down low. They'll have to get a game plan together for that young man.
15-3 the score. Arrington underneath. Couldn't get that one to go.
It's going to be a
Hunter
foul.
Manning. Is that who that was on, Hunter Manning?
No, I think they're going to call that on Wu Kang.
I'm sorry, wrong team.
For the Tornadoes, yeah. So Young's going to be getting the ball in there to Brody Oaks. Immediately under a lot of pressure.
Young looking for an open man underneath. Finds Oaks. Tommy Rooney out front.
Yeah, taking their time to get the right look.
Oaks drawing the foul underneath. Epps, it's his second foul.
Yeah, it's going to be his second on the evening here, and so it's going to be their top offensive player so far on the evening, also with 2 fouls here in the first quarter. I think they're going to get that young man checked out of the game and may open up a bit for the Knights.
Knights having trouble making those free throws go down tonight. A little hard off of the back of the rim.
Yeah, rebound and right up the court they go. They're definitely a little faster pace. Look, Brody Oaks will be checking out of the game. Ty Turner coming in for the Knights.
Portnoy calling for one shot here with 3 seconds left. Nick Arrington called for that foul.
I think that's actually going to be on Adrian Warwick of the Tornadoes. Scrapping for the ball down there, yeah, and Rooney almost there at the end of the first quarter, and it's been all Tornadoes so far here. Sawyer Epps leading the way with 8.
Christian Heritage 3. There you see it. And the Tornadoes 15 at the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back. Tornadoes starting the second quarter out up by 12.
Yeah, definitely got a little bit of a deficit to come back from, but Tornadoes, Sawyer Epps led the way with 8 points there in the first quarter, but also gathered 2 fouls, and so he's going to be sidelined for a little bit, maybe something the Knights are going to have to take advantage of while he's over here on the bench.
Now, Oaks knocking that one away.
Fortunately, a turnover there.
Shoemaker
immediately,
steal.
like we were talking about a little earlier there, Tommy Rooney, a lot of hustle in that young man. It's going to be a foul on number 12, Adrian Warwick. It's going to be his second on the evening.
Kang feeding it over to Matthew Howell, his first 2 points of the game. 17-3.
Trading turnovers there. Tommy Rooney able to get that one back.
Wu Kang will be called for that reach around.
His second foul on the evening, so 3 players with 2 fouls there for Timberlake Tornadoes here in the second quarter early on. Been tough for the Knights to find a groove here, so second quarter.
Got Mason leaning the wrong way on that one, and or leaning toward the basket anyway. Couldn't connect on that pass underneath. Portnoy putting that one up. (19-3). Off of the Tornadoes. Give the ball back to the Knights.
Yeah, the Knights have had a lot of pressure there on the baseline trying to get an inbound play here. It's going to get into Brody Oaks.
Arrington underneath. Got a back in, got a double dribble on Arrington. Tornado basketball as Caleb Young comes back in for the Knights.
Yeah, been a tough evening so far for the Knights. Timberlake's going to be a turnover there, recovered by Arrington.
Young outside, looking to Arrington. Arrington feeding Mason. Good assist there by Arrington. Mason coming up with his 4th point.
That's definitely a connection they'll look to keep building on there. That big guy inside with his presence. Bennett Portnoy there for 2.
Mason underneath. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound out there. Hal.
Yeah, good rebound there.
Hunter Manning coming down with that one. Mason out front, looking for Arrington underneath. Arrington will be fouled. It's going to be on number 10, Hal. Is that correct?
Yeah, number 10, Hal there on the foul. Arrington's a pretty good shooter here.
You know not to say that, don't you? That
I don't
always
believe
works.
Don't believe in jinxes, but
I don't
on,
either,
on
but it
that
just
one
don't.
may be blamed on the color commentator.
21-5. Tornadoes up. And that's one reason the Christian Heritage team really having a tough time with those charity shots.
Yeah, going to call that one on
King.
Caleb Young, and that one did go in, so he'll get an extra shot to get a 3. I think the kids call that the and one.
And one, there you go.
Yeah.
Kang sinking that extra. Gives him 7 points on the night. 24-5. Mason underneath for the layup.
They're going to feed the big man again. Try to get him in a groove here in the second quarter. Kane warming up.
Yes, he is.
Kang really hustles on both sides of the basketball here, offense and defense. There you see it getting him after with Brody Oaks and feeding Mason down low for another 2, Mike.
Getting hot underneath. Good ball movement underneath. Mason getting that one knocked away.
Yeah, not able to get his own rebound there, and Timberlake will bring it on up the court.
Portnoy doing some good ball handling out there, drawing the foul from Oaks.
Yeah,
it's Oaks' first.
Going to be his first. Nick Arrington's going to check back in the game for the night. It's going to give Luke Mason a breather here. Good hustle.
Young knocking that one away.
Yeah, great hustle there by Caleb Young.
Oaks over to going down the baseline. Back out to Arrington. Arrington in and out
there
and back in again.
There was that shot I was talking about earlier, Mike.
That's right.
Nick's a cool, calm, collected kid and got a pretty smooth shot to go along with it.
27-11, 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in this first half of play. Brody Oaks takes it along with it in and out.
Rebound there by C.J. Bryan. Tornadoes.
Got a foul call.
Going to be Brody Oaks' second. He's collected 2 here very recently.
Nice move in there by Howe. Can't get that one to go.
Yeah, good rebound there by Nick Arrington. Caleb Young's going to walk it up the court. Got about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. Manning with the three. Nothing but net on that one. Good look from the corner. Have to ask him tomorrow if that's his spot on the court. Tommy Rooney there with the steal. Great hustling play from that young man. We'll try it again, Mike.
Couldn't get that one to fall.
Just off. Kang on the rebound. He's all over the place.
Oaks on the breakaway, making good on that layup.
Yeah, gonna have a timeout here by the Tornadoes after the Knights definitely closed the gap there. 16 for CHA, 27 Timberlake.
And we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Watching Knights basketball here on Cable 12. Minute 34 seconds left here in the first half. Ball game tightening up. 11-point lead by the Tornadoes. Nice turnaround jumper by Bryan for two. Young to Manning. Manning taking the long one. Sinks that one.
2 threes, 6 points. Wow. Got it within 10 points here for the Knights, and they had dug themselves a little bit of hole, but been able to claw back here in the second quarter. Going to trade threes here at this point. Billy Shoemaker with his first points of the night, coming up with a big three.
Arrington to Mason underneath, gets that one to fall.
Going to be that big man's 10th on the evening so far. Get that inside-out game going.
Yeah.
It'll be dangerous.
Jin Kang in the game now for the Tornadoes. Nice block there by Manning.
I was going to say, I think Manning got a little piece of that and doing a little bit on both ends of the court. Oaks for a big three. There it is at the buzzer. Big 3 points there for Brody Oaks. It's going to bring the Knights to 24, bridging that gap to 8-point deficit at the half. Got a lot to talk about if you're a coach.
Yeah, and then this tight game tightening on up, 32-24. We'll be right back for some more action right after this break. You're watching night basketball here on Cable 12. Well, are y'all ready for this?
We'll get the second half started.
Brody Oaks to Young. Oaks underneath. Feeding back to Young. Tornadoes knocking that one away.
Yeah, they play an aggressive style of basketball. Got in a little foul trouble there in the first half. They've got all the starters back in the game. Knights were able to claw back in there towards the end of the second quarter with that inside-out game going. Manning on the 3 points. Luke Mason down low. Great defense by Tommy Rooney and Caleb Young. And we'll see what the adjustments were made during the half here and how both teams come out.
Well, I think there's a tip there. Brody Oaks recovered that one. Kang underneath. I think Rooney's going to get called for that one. And that is Rooney's second foul.
Yeah, good hard hustle there for Rooney. Did cost him a foul, but might have saved 2 points here.
We'll see if
Tornadoes have been pretty good from the free throw line here tonight.
they have
Saved a one at least.
saved the one so far.
Come on, Knights, come on.
Kind of like those pass interferences in football.
Right. Kang with his 10th point of the night. Nine-point lead. Oaks bringing it back down the baseline. Feeding it inside. Manning putting it back up, and Epps going to be called. Yeah, Epps.
Quick third foul there for Epps, and he got in trouble early in the first quarter. Was a lot of offense out of that young man quickly. Had 8 points early on in the first quarter, but racked up 2 fouls quickly, and starts third quarter off with his third.
Manning missing that one. Got another option, another opportunity at it. Kang bringing it across half court. Epps underneath, and he's going to get a foul. Manning's going to, yep, Manning will be called for that one. Let's see his first.
Yeah, first foul on the evening for Manning, and banging around down low, and see what Epps does here.
Epps
Knocks
making
that
good
one
of
in
that one.
for his ninth on the afternoon.
10-point separation here between the two teams. Mason bringing down that rebound. Finding Oaks in the corner. He drives that baseline.
Yeah.
Big.
My.
Fourth foul.
Fourth foul for Epps there. Oaks with the floater didn't go in. Going to get him 2 from the line. It's going to see Epps have to come out. And they're down there. Talented big man already here early in the third quarter.
Oaks sinking that one.
Six-point on the evening for Oaks. Going to have one more from the free throw line. Charity stripe, as you may hear it.
Makes both of them.
They've been to the line quite a bit this evening. Hadn't been able to capitalize on it. Score would be a little tighter had they done so, but definitely not their largest gap of the evening.
This zone defense has been a little bit hard to penetrate.
It is.
Mason going to be called for that one.
Got that as his first of the evening. Not sure.
That's what I've got.
Hard to believe on a big man just getting his first foul here in the third quarter. Gives you some room to play.
It does.
Stay
That's why
aggressive.
they give you 5, so you can go in
Hey,
and
that
do
was
it.
always my style. They give you 5 for a reason.
That's right.
I was never really good at basketball, but I love fouling out.
Portnoy
It's that football coming out.
putting up his first foul shot off the front of the rim. It's hard to separate those seasons.
It is. You go right into basketball
right.
from football. And I wanted 10 rebounds and 5 fouls. That was a successful evening.
There you go.
Tommy Rooney coming up with the rebound.
(34-26) the score. Mason underneath. All knocked away underneath Shoemaker.
Yeah, good aggressive defense by the Tornadoes all evening here. It's got them in some foul trouble, but they do get after it on both sides of the court.
Young to Oaks. Oaks taking it in deep. Going to call that one on number 5, Kang. It's his third. That's what I have.
I've got him as 3 as well. Yeah, that hard defense, calling it fairly tight. It's going to be on the floor. I think it's going to be number 10, Matthew Howe. They were looking towards Kang for a minute. I would have been a quick 4 for him. Rooney from the shot outside.
Young bringing it down, bringing it back outside. Manning up with a long bank shot.
You think he called that one, Mike?
I think I heard it.
I heard it from over here. Yeah, he definitely said, I got bank.
Oh.
Yes.
Mason going to be called for one.
I think it's going to be his second here. Going after the basketball there.
34-28. Knights scraping back into this one. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third period.
Looking for Mason inside, wasn't able to get the bounce pass in. Matthew Howe on the steal brings it up the court.
Oh. Young in there with Kang with a tie-up ball. And
I think that's our first jump ball of
first,
the evening.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're right. Jump ball going, arrow going to the Tornadoes.
Made it 3 quarters without one.
Howell looking underneath, but good steal there by Rooney. Young over in the corner to Rooney.
Kang there with some great defense, forcing Caleb Young out around half court. I think we're going to see a foul.
Think it's a reach around there by Oaks.
They did give it to Brody Oaks.
Yep. Kang going to the free throw line, looking for his 11th point of the night.
Nick Arrington checking in for Tommy Rooney. Got both big men in the game here for the Knights with Mason and Arrington. Kang at the line.
Kang making that one good, his 11th point. (35-28) to score.
About 4.5 minutes left to go here in the third
Arrington.
quarter.
Arrington making a break, sort of a give and go there.
Yeah, looking for Arrington on the cutter and wasn't exactly able to make that. It's just, see who this is on.
Nice hustle, Warwick. Making that layup, and he's going to have an opportunity to make it 3.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Who was that on?
I think they gave that one to Luke Mason, so going to be his third. He's gone
Three
from
quick
none to 3 fairly quickly there.
Gets to come out and rest for a little bit. Warwick making that one good.
Well, I think they actually pulled Arrington out and going to leave Mason in.
Oh, okay.
Rooney re-entered the game.
10-point separation here. 38-28. Mason open underneath. Good pass He's still fighting back. 2 putbacks. Finally made it good. That's his 12th point of the night.
Yeah, did a great job being patient there, put it up, had to get his own rebound and stuck with it until he was able to put 2 more up on the board. He comes in with the rebound there, and Caleb Young's going to walk it up.
38-30. Young taking it in the corner. Howe stealing it to Kang down the court. Kang makes it good.
Yeah, quick work of that one. 2 more points to his total. It's going to bring him to 13 here on the evening. Does have 3 fouls, so he'll have to be careful here as we close out the 3rd quarter. Have 3 more minutes to go here in this quarter.
Rooney couldn't make that one go.
Gets the rebound. Brody Oak's going to bring it on up there.
40-30, 2 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the 3rd period. We'll have a timeout by the CHA team. We'll be right back. You're watching Knights basketball here on Cable 12. Night basketball. Brody Oaks out. Top of the key. Arrington underneath, trying to go in underneath. Gonna be on Howe.
Howe's 3rd on the evening. 5 points, 3 fouls here for Howe.
Arrington going to the free throw line, making good on that one.
Yeah, the Knights dug themselves a pretty big deficit there early on in the game, but they've kept scratching away, and brought it back within 9.
Kang taking it in, looking for an open man underneath. Kang with it back in the middle. Looks like he may have been camping out there in that 3-point lane, 3-second lane.
Definitely looking for the shot. Unfortunately, Brody Oaks loses control of the ball there on the baseline, and going to be a turnover going towards the Tornadoes.
40-31, 2 minutes, 13 seconds left here in the 3rd period. Kang. Manning knocking that one away.
Yeah, Caleb Young there giving it a go on the fast break layup, and Arrington here on the steal. Back and forth ball here, needs to settle in. Going to be 2 for Howe.
(42-31). Minute 30 seconds left. Arrington taking it underneath. Couldn't get that one to fall. Kang taking the shot. Gonna get a reach in there. Yeah. Rooney.
Gonna be Rooney's 3rd on the evening. Big hustle down the court. Kang's been to the line quite a bit here this evening. 13 so far tonight.
A little short on that one.
Yeah. Gonna have Colston Rooney and Luke Mason entering the game, with Hunter Manning and Nick Arrington coming out. Manning been successful from the 3-point line tonight. He's got 8 so far on the evening. Mason checking in. It's been the down low threat for the Knights.
43-31, the score, a little bit over a minute left here in the third period. A lot of action in this game tonight. Mason picking up his 14th point of the afternoon.
Picking up right where he left off, pounding those boards. Mason just a sophomore, 6'4".
Ooh, Kang got a three-pointer. 17 points for Kang.
Yeah, Kang's having himself an evening here.
Young trying to get something going outside. So it's a screen there from Oaks. Kang taking it down all the way. Can't get it to go down. Ball going back to the Tornadoes.
Yeah, definitely pace of the game you can feel pick up, and
I'm sorry?
Ball starts flying all over the place at that point.
Yeah, Ty Turner coming into the ball game for the Knights. Long shot at the buzzer, couldn't get it to go. Score 46-33 here at the end of the third period. You're watching Knights basketball here on Cable 12. Fourth period action. 7 minutes, 55 seconds left in the fourth period. Oaks out front looking for somebody to get open underneath. And Arrington does so, and Young feeding him. Couldn't get it to go down. Portnoy taking it all the way. Couldn't get it to go down. Oaks back out to Young, back out to Oaks. Oaks looking to take that one, decided better, sending it underneath. Arrington.
That's that double threat.
Point.
Yeah, that double threat down low with Mason
and
Arrington. Mason took a stab at it. Arrington with the rebound.
Kang knocking that one away. Kang down the court. Couldn't get it to go. Kang putting it back up.
A lot of perseverance there. Stuck with
Absolutely.
it. 3 or 4 rebounds later, managed to knock 2 more in there.
Score 48-35. Well, what's been going on at school this week, Josh?
Well, I'm going to tell you what, today was flannel day. And so I've got my red flannel on here. And we don't do flannel pajamas, but they can wear flannel anything else. So it's Spirit Week. We've got a day and a half left of school before Christmas break, and they'll have a noon dismissal on Wednesday. And I think every teacher I walked by today held up a 1 and a 5 for 1.5. And so we've got 1.5 days left to go. I don't know who's saying that more, the kids or the teachers.
I've got to guess.
Yeah, I think it may be equal, honestly.
Equal,
It's been a good first semester though here at the school. Kids have been working super hard. Teachers doing a great job, and parents supporting it all the way through. So just blessed to be at CHA.
There you go. I agree with it. Young bringing it across half court. Down 13. Got a little bit of catching up with the clock.
6:15.
Trying to get the clock set up to the right time here. Good eye out there. So we agreed that we'll start with 6:15.
6:15 it is.
6:15 it is. Young taking the three-pointer outside,
Way
just
downtown.
off of the rim.
Came back fighting for the rebound. Unfortunately gets called for the foul there. It's going to be his second on the evening. A lot of hustle in that young man. You'll see him getting after it there on defense.
Happens so many times, though, when you get so anxious, you get a little frustrated, you want to go in and get that rebound.
I don't blame the young man.
That's
Get in there and
right.
get it back.
Howell in the
There he is
underneath.
with the steal.
Good hustle and play there by Caleb. Caleb, a junior. Manning taking the three-pointer just off of the rim. Brody Oakes with a good rebound underneath. Turner getting the rebound underneath. Putting it back up. Can't get it to go down. Got 3 shots at that one.
I'm telling you, everybody took a crack at it and just wasn't able to get one to fall.
Portnoy getting his 6th point. Bringing their total to 50. 50-35, the score.
Gonna have a few Knights checking back into the game here on the next whistle. Also gonna have Epps from Timberlake checking back in the game. He's got 4 fouls on the evening.
Colston Rooney taking that shot. Getting a little action on the court. Harrington taking the inbounds play. Making it good.
Yeah, gonna be his 7th on the evening. Just quick on the inbounds pass there and right back up for 2.
Warwick fighting for it underneath.
Gonna be a jump ball. Should
Brody
be.
Oakes getting the jump ball, and the jump ball going to the Tornadoes this time. Kang inbounded it. Epps. Kang looking for that shot. Oakes with the steal. All the way with the layup. Makes it good.
Yeah, great defense there by Caleb Young and Brody Oakes. Caleb applying the pressure, Brody with the steal and the 2 points.
Back to 11 points now. Got a foul on Young.
Yeah, a little physical there on Young.
His 2nd foul.
Hip to hip, you see that head pop back a little bit on the contact, and you're probably getting called on that one. So
50-39, 4 minutes, 15 seconds. Feed underneath. Just off of the rim. Shoemaker. Back to Warwick. Warwick putting it back up. Can't get it to go on. Going to be a call for a travel.
the travel call underneath there. Get the ball back in the hands of the Knights.
Oakes outside looking for some action underneath there. Young taking it to foul line, making that one good.
Good 2 points there for Young, bringing it within 9 points. Got 3.5 minutes left to get the other 9.
Oaks with a big steal there, taking it all the way under. That one getting knocked away.
Yeah, Shoemaker coming up with the ball on that one. Brings it right back up the court.
Warwick couldn't get it to go down. Oaks.
A lot of hustle, a lot of defense.
Portnoy.
Pace of the game has definitely picked up.
Foul's going to be called on Oaks, his 4th. The Tornado basketball.
Brody doing a good job trying to push the pace of the game to get those 9 points here in 3 minutes. Unfortunately, picking up his 4th foul on the evening.
Warwick taking an extra look at that basket. He wants to take it. Epps in the corner. Portnoy taking it himself. Good defensive play there by Manning.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a foul there on Manning, his 2nd of the evening. Saw the Tornadoes take the ball, try to stand out there and dribble with it for a minute, and Knights figured out, hey, we better put a little pressure there. They're going to just run the clock. We'll see if they pass it around again.
Warwick finally gets a chance at that one. Couldn't make it go down.
It's going to be a foul on Caleb Young, his 4th on the evening.
Is it 4th?
I think it is.
Okay.
So have both Oaks and Young with 4 fouls here. 2 minutes and 24 seconds left in the game with Warwick on the line. Misses his first.
A little over 2 minutes in this ball game. Warwick sinking that one. 4 points for him.
You hear Coach tell him, you got to push it. Don't have but so much time left, and haven't been scoring at will tonight, so they're going to have to fight for all they can get here. Got down by 10, 41-51 with 2 minutes left to go in the game.
Going to be called on Shoemaker. Seeing
Was that 2
Luke
or 22?
Mason. Oh, I don't see a 22, so it must be 2.
Must be 2, all right.
I guess it could be 12. He's out there. But
Good eyes.
going to call him again for 2 straight. That's only his 2nd one.
Got a few more he can grab there.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, give him 5.
Oaks taking the 3, and he's sinking it.
Knock that one down. Up to 12 here on the evening, and Coach Turner with a timeout. Got 1 minute and 48 seconds left. Knights 44, Tornadoes 51.
Yep, 7 points. We'll be right back. Watching Knights basketball here on Cable 12. Tornadoes trying to inbounds, got full court pressure here by the Knights. Looney, Epps taking it underneath. Little hook shot.
First press of the evening we've seen out of the Knights, and Tornadoes were able to break that press. Brody Oaks coming up the court and forced into a turnover.
Warwick taking it all away. Rooney, probably not a bad foul there. Warwick had a straight uncontested shot without that. So
be his 4th foul on the evening. It's going to have Luke Mason and Nick Arrington checking back in the game with Rooney and Ty Turner getting a break.
Got the big duo in there underneath. And that's what they're in there for, is to bring down those rebounds.
Arrington.
Minute 19 seconds left. Got to make the best of each one of these possessions. Tornadoes getting the rebound, bringing it back down. 53-44, Tornadoes with 58 seconds left, under a minute. Warwick to Epps, off of King. 47 seconds left.
Probably not what they were looking for on that possession, wanting to pass it around and getting a little bit more time run off the clock. Caleb Young going to bring it up the court. Arrington with a smooth shot.
Couldn't get that one to go. Epps underneath, going to use a little bit of more time. That's their only enemy right now. 23 seconds left.
Yeah, going to have to apply a lot of pressure to the ball. Look for a miracle here with 15 seconds, and that's going to be
nice play, Warwick.
For Warwick. It's going to close this ball game out.
Couldn't get that one to go. 2 seconds left. That's a ball game, guys. Pretty good game tonight, Josh.
Yeah.
These Knights came back, never did get discouraged.
No, that's
stayed in this ball game all the way through.
Yeah, fought hard all evening. Unfortunately, dug themselves a pretty big hole early on in the game. Was able to scratch back, but wasn't able to bounce back 100% there. But hey, good ball game overall. Like you said, they fought hard, and they'll look to bounce back. I think Thursday night's next game here at Castle on the campus CHA.
I think that's at 6 o'clock, if I remember correctly. Yep. So be looking for it a little bit early. And you just knew that this Timberlake team was going to come out of that 1-5, and I just for some reason this team has really given them a fit last year as well as this year. There's some good ball players on it, and they showed it tonight. Yep. Congratulations, guys, on a big win. And Knights pull out 2-3, and that will bring the Timberlake team to 2-5.
Yeah.
So it's some good competition here. So we've enjoyed it, and we appreciate you watching Night Basketball here on Cable 12. Good night.